Hello everybody, Marcos Cabrera here. Listen carefully. Next week, I'm going to be doing a private workshop about mastering your tone blocking techniques on chromatic and diatonic harmonica. This is why you're going to see me every day talking about this wonderful technique, because I want you ready for that moment so you can take advantage of all the information I'm going to be providing there. If you're interested, then let me know so I can tell you all the details to reserve your place on the masterclass. I also would love to see your comments. What is that you want to know about tone blocking? What is it that you don't understand? And let's simply get started by what is tone blocking. Tone blocking, it's simply an embouchure, meaning the way you shape your mouth to get the notes out of your instrument, where you open your mouth and take about 3, 4, or 5 holes, and then you put your tongue in the middle and you can blow from the left and the right side of your mouth, and then you're able to play octave like this. See, see. So you actually have to open your mouth it looks like you're gonna eat your harmonica. I remember the guitar player from my band, he used to make a lot of jokes that I was going to eat the harmonica. Now, what do you need for your first try on tone blocking? Let me tell you. 1 tape, 1 scissor, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 harmonicas. I know you love harmonica, and a lot of you must have at least 5 harmonicas. If not, it is okay. You can do it with only 1 harmonica. Then what you gotta do is simply take a small piece of tape and put it from the 2nd hole to the 4th hole. So when you open your mouth and blow or draw, you get your C or D octave, like this. Are you able to see the piece of tape there? Remember, the representation I have here is a 12-hole harmonica. This is not a 12-hole harmonica. This is actually a 12-hole harmonica. Okay, let's continue on. With my 2nd harmonica, I'm going to put the tape from the 3rd to the 5th hole. So I am able to get my E octave on the blow side and my F octave on the draw side. For example, right on my 3rd harmonica, I'm putting the tape from the 4th to the 6th holes, so I'm able to get my G octave on the blow side of the harmonica and my A octave on my draw side of the harmonica. with our 4 harmonica, we're gonna only be able to get an octave on the draw side if we put the tape from the 5th hole to the 7th hole. You might be wondering, why can I not do the blow octave, that is C? It's because when you are playing music, you might have the freedom, you might want to have the freedom to play all around your harmonica. If you play that C, it will always slow you down. If you play the next one, which is on the other holes, then you get your D on the draw side, and you'll be able to continue playing the octave in the other registers. On the last harmonica, the 5th harmonica, you're gonna put the tape from the 6th to the 8th hole, and you are gonna get the higher version of the C and D octave you already played on your first harmonica, and you'll get this. Finally, take one of the harmonicas you were using, take the tape out, and try to play your C major scale with tone blocking, like this. Then you can do the same on the higher registers, like here, for example. Or if you have a 16-hole harmonica like this one, you can do it also on the lower register. Then, if you have mastered this, you can play a simple song, let's say O Susana, that everybody learned when is in the beginning of learning harmonica. Thank you very much. I hope you have learned a lot, and I hope to see you on my master class next Saturday, December 12th. Hello everybody, Marcos Cabrera here, preparing you for a private masterclass I'm going to be doing this Saturday, December 12th, 2 p.m. Brazilian time, about mastering your tone blocking techniques. If you want to reserve your spot, then send me a private message and I will let you know everything you need and everything you will get. You will not only be able to watch the lesson with me and other students, you will also be able to ask questions and I will answer them to you. You will get a PDF with more than 50 pages, and the recording of the exercises that are on that PDF. And this is also why you're going to see me every day uploading small lessons about the topics I'm going to develop on that day. So I want you ready to take the most out of that knowledge I'm going to pass to you. If you haven't seen the previous lesson about playing octave on your chromatic harmonica, I recommend you to go back on the page and watch it because it's really important. Okay, well, let's get started. Today, I want to talk about a really interesting technique named after tone switching that will enable you to play from both sides of your mouth when tone blocking. Because when you're playing an octave, you're actually with your mouth open, blowing or drawing, with your tongue in the middle, and blowing or drawing through both sides of your mouth, right? What tone switching is the fact of you choosing which side of your mouth you want to use so you are able to play octave melodically, like this. And you don't have to do this crazy movement. It's more easy to make a mistake if you have to do this kind of movement. It's like playing a piano with only one finger. You see, I just did a mistake there. If I add my thumb and another finger, it will be easier. In this case, when playing harmonica, you're doing with the tone switching technique, which is like it's very crazy. Hello everybody, Marcos Cabrera here, preparing you for a private masterclass I'm going to be doing this Saturday, December 12th, 2 p.m. Brazilian time about tone blocking. And I'm pretty happy because I'm having some students from all around the world and they're going to get a PDF with more than 50 pages where I will explain everything about this wonderful technique. They are also will have the opportunity to exchange ideas with me and show me how they are achieving the exercises and their progress on these techniques. And well, let's get started. Today I want to talk about right and left side tone blocking and tone slapping technique. If you have not checked out the previous lessons I recorded on tone blocking, I recommend you to go back on this Facebook page and check them out. One is about how to play an octave, and the other one is about tone switching. I'm going to be talking about these two topics too on the masterclass. And the thing is the following. Once you are able to play an octave, meaning that you open your mouth and cover 4 holes, and then you put your tongue in the middle and blow through the right and left side of your mouth to get si, si. You can do the same thing, but only taking one side of your mouth, whether it's the right or the left. So it will be like this. I'm not pokering. I am not doing like, I'm doing like this. And also I can do it same thing from the with my tongue on the right side and blowing through the left side of my mouth. This will give me the possibility to tongue slap, which is the fact of playing with your tongue and putting your tongue in and out, in and out. Or if you do it from the right side, I'm going to explain to you this effect better right now. Check it out. Have you ever listened to that classic waltz rhythm played by pianists, accordionists, or even guitar players that goes like this? Well, this is one of the things you can do when you're able to tone block from both sides of your mouth. So if you take your four blow with your tongue on the right side and you're blowing through the left side of your mouth, then if you take your tongue out, you get your full C chord. Same thing happen on the draw side. You get your D, which is your bass, ding, ding, and the notes of the chord on the other notes that you are able to draw and that you're able to get when you release your tongue. This is one of the advantages of this technique, being able to play harmony while playing single notes too. The tongue slapping will help you get these chords too, but only in a faster way. Like, for example, there is this bluegrass tune. I did an arrangement that goes like this. This tongue slap can also be used on the blues tradition. Like, for example, if I take my chromatic harmonica and play third position, you might listen to George Harmonica Smith, R.J. Mistru, Rod Piazza do things like this. Well, that's it for today. I hope to see you on my masterclass this Saturday, December 12th, 2 p.m. Brazilian time, mastering your tone blocking techniques. Bye bye.